do. Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail's patch 7.4. So, first, we're going to be starting with the MSQ, and then we're going to take a look at the Arcadian in the next stream, or next series of videos anyway. So, let's see where exactly the story is going to go here after beating up Calyx in the last patch. With the winds. Alright, where are we going? What are we doing now? What's the plan?
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
Oh?
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria. A necessary step to ensure...
Oh god, they don't know about this place yet? Oh Christ! Wow!
We shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
God, I can't wait to actually get that as a patch.
However, one pressing matter remains.
Oh?
Calyx's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured.
Oh god, yeah.
But we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
The Ninth being the realm that the Alexandria came from.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Uh-oh. Detective Stoll is on the case.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
Oh, now what? Who are we gonna call from?
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now.
Ah, looks like we're all scattering to the
We'll
winds.
meet again. Of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
Promise you look after. You could have let me know in time to see you off.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought.
Ha!
But hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive. He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
Well, Clement, you are birds of a feather flock together. Erenville thought he could run away.
That boy. We should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
Fair dues.
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest.
Uh-oh.
And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for you.
The boy's in trouble.
I have several ideas as it happens.
Oh. Poor Alfino. Constantly
Ever
putting his foot.
aligned in purpose, if not execution.
Always puts his foot in it.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
Fair dues.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Here's hoping.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share.
Well, here's hoping.
Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
It's a thought. With that in mind, I'm going to turn up the volume a bit once we get out of this cutscene. I'm going to bump up the in-game volume a little. So I think it's coming up a little quiet. Should be okay there. Let's see. System volume. Yeah, let's bump that up a little bit. Let's bump that up to there. Alright, back room. Yeah, run, 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 run. Stay. Here we go. Alrighty. Let's head into the back room. Oh, I meant to click on stall it, but hey ho. What news? Can't imagine you brought an entourage along to simply say hello. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And there I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. While I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle's in place, the majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight. Afraid not. It's going to be a while yet. Then shall we depart for Tuliol forthwith? Even Lamati's strength has its limits. Without further delay, then. I swear, if we don't get there and see Erenville kind of wriggling in Lamati's arms, I'm going to be disappointed. I mean, I'll understand from technical limitations, of course, but at the same time. Bloop. We're blooping. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, nearest teleport point seems to be... Doesn't seem to be a nearest teleport point. Well, let's go for the marketplace. That seems to be closest. Alex would be about the same distance. I could have literally... I have saved no time at all doing this. Bah. So, just looking at Krell's like, Raha seems preoccupied with a matter of great importance. Perhaps he's contemplating a repair to Lam Lane for their safe passage. What sort of taco should I get on the way back, do you think? You're almost too tantalizing to ignore. It's like, what prayer could he be contemplating? What taco should I get? Yep, that tracks. Aw, Kona and Galulja weren't able to make it. Wish you would all make such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional partings. At least Alphino and Alize were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by link roll. Some people we know would have burst out of the crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. Oh!
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects, then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies.
Oh, smart plan. Smart boy.
And Gulucha's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolo. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
God, yeah.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zoroja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. You've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyola. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay.
Bah! All in a day's work.
But
Literally.
that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Oh, that probably might be
Allow
for a
me
few
to
expansions
echo
later, I
that
think.
sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us. I'll
Aww.
look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Uklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vow to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
And with that, the twins depart.
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
Oh god. I forgot about Tataru.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Oh.
Safe journey, and remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Those two getting into a better position already to just wave them off.
Come back soon!
Good god.
Take care!
God, you two really are two peas in a pod. Good lord.
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tulijola. I'll give you the grand tour.
Hey. Take a sick day off work to show the queen around. That tracks.
I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
Oh please, I've still got a whole raid series to go through. We're fine.
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Bet you don't get rid of me that soon.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
Uh-oh. Who this?
The Landsguard is looking for you. It's sparring time.
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Power resolve in action!
Ay, ay, ay. Kidnapped by a pair of children.
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
Dear God. I'm guessing the Vow of Reason handles all the paperwork. You handle all the fighty stuff.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths in their hearts, as they should.
Into the mist. I do wonder what's going to happen with it. This kind of tie up what we've done so far in Dawntrail. What happens next? Now it's our turn to take the next step. Question is in what direction is a matter I should like to discuss with you. Uh-oh. I mean, we could follow the Estinian method of like, which way is the wind turning? Which way is the wind blowing? Through the thunder. If I may, I think it might be prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We're liable to hinder the dock workers here if we linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue. Oh. What's the plan? Okay, this looks like it'll be a...
Tis truly a beautiful place to roam.
She says as we're in the middle of the pouring rain at
An
night.
endless ocean and ever-changing sky.
Okay, I suppose that does kind of...
First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
Oh god, wait till you meet them.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did.
Hey, don't sell yourself short.
Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world. The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in.
Yeah, that's a
It
whole
was not
thing.
until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality.
And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We
Alright.
should come upon more information in the course of studying the key. But as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I'm all up for lore
I have
diving.
no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin.
Oh?
Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent. This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation.
The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
Levin being lightning, for those just catching up on this.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone.
The memories we went through in the simulated realm.
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond.
Oh?
Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared.
But...
If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth.
Oh god, yeah. Oh,
if we
Christ.
seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent.
Oh god, we have an entire world. Oh god, is that where we're going to go for the next expansion?
Living memory was not transported here despite being a top Everkeep.
On top, yeah.
In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
So every time we've gone into living memory, we've been traveling
Shall we have
to
a chat with
the
them
Ninth. I've
and
only
see
just
what
now
they
clicked on
know?
that. Jesus Christ.
If it please your majesty,
Uh,
will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
I sincerely hope we don't do this Mist Continent thing in just 2 patches. I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds.
I thought as much. Into the great unknown we go then.
Now there's a thunk. Could the next expansion take place in the 9th? Similar how we've already had an expansion in the 1st, which was the Shadowbringers expansion. Now that's settled, I'd best be off. I still need to check for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. With luck, I'll have plenty to share the next time we meet. Until then... Oh, I hate being ill. Eyes keep watering. Let the rest of us make ready for a potential foray and meet a Laynode... Menemo. Yeah, I can never remember how to pronounce that particular phrase. Unlost World, Living Memory. Alright, let's see what data we can grab from these little robots. Oh. The clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX0093, if you wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep and it's operated independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and Laynode-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and Laynodes are likely the preferred modes of transportation. That does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would your Majesty like to appropriate it? An airship. But of course. Yes, please, as soon as is possible. With your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. That's a good question. What is down below? Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. Alrighty, time to descend to the 9th. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for Living Memory. However, it was modelled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, it does me good to see it. Hehehe. All aboard, we're going aboard. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. Excuse me. This 'Tis the season for the cold. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you to brace for turbulence. Oh boy. So there are storm clouds below, which may be, assuming they've built this plane properly the way I think they should have, be one of the kind of main sources of ether generation for maintaining the, you know, levitation for anything else. I mean, if you've got a constant source of electricity crashing around you, then yeah. Ooh. Oh boy. Welcome to the 9th. Ooh, right. Our barriers. The ward Alizé gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning in heritage found is tame by comparison. Land where Levin reigns. And we're hoping to get some answers from this place. Oh boy. Alright. That crater was once Wow, so that's where Alexandria used to be. Okay. Sobering sight to say the least. I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. Beyond the mountains. Alrighty. There are no structures, nor any other sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. We should look further afield. Which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now, the closest city would be Treno, should it survive. As a city-state built on a harbour, it was a nexus of trade and remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighbourhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Razathan. Ah yes, Alphino has spoken of Razathan before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Malala homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Treno where the Malala first found a home in our world. Well now, truly. Yes, and though the Malala population elsewhere grew, most continue to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remain there to this day. Assuming they, survive. Clark PX0093, is this ship capable of taking us to Treno? I shall run a flight simulation for the route to Treno. One moment. Simulation complete. There is a near 100% probability that the ship will suffer from catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh, well thank you for checking. If we cannot fly, we shall have to walk. Treno lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes to spare us having to climb. That cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed. Let's try there first. This is starting to feel more and more like this might be a 1-2 patch thing. Which is a shame, but can't be helped, I suppose. This tunnel appears intact. But we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surrounds, they're surely ravenous. Ooh, mist wake. Straight into a dungeon. Alrighty. NPCs. So we're gonna have Graha for tank, with Kryl and Sphene as DPS, and myself as the healer. Average item level 735, we're 743, so we're good for that. Alright, let's go straight into Mistwake, shall we? Alrighty, what we got going on here, shall we? The Mist Continent. Ooh, looks like some security vaults going on here. Of course, some beasties. Oh wow, we immediately start off in here with all the... Okay, that's interesting. The cave itself is a natural formation, but this... So it looks to have been maintained to some degree. The fact that it seems to be everything's still functioning down here suggests there are definitely going to be people. I mean, if something's being maintained, then yeah, there's going to be people floating around somewhere in here. Oop.
Allow me.
Going on here. Electro mine. This is electro. This cannot have been abandoned since the war. Yeah, someone's still doing stuff in here. Haha, you are allowed to use your defensives. This is the one problem of doing this with an NPC. NPCs, yeah, you get to learn the tactics and all the stuff with the fights at the new dungeon and get to see it without having to kind of rush through it. Also, get to keep all the loot. What?
Hold still.
You do have to put up with, unfortunately, the NPCs not using all their toolkits, which is a bit of a pain. I can guarantee you I would not be having to do this much healing with, like, player characters. I'm going to work myself into overtime.
Allow me.
Oops.
Try this!
Okay, we got a big beastie up ahead. A bunch of rocks that are either going to have to hide behind or explode. That eye, some sort of Calyx, perhaps? Oh, that's annoying. I feel like I need to sneeze. Ah. Ugh. That's annoying when you feel like you need to sneeze, but it's not gonna. Right. Calyxes usually have some kind of, like, IB stuff going on with them.
Try this!
So far, so usual. do it for that. There we go. Materia. Okay, not what I was expecting. I was expecting loot. Ooh, another dome. I see it. Try now. Something is amiss with that barrier. Yeah, it looks a little cracked. But it is another place that's alive, so hey-ho. Oh boy. Stay low and be wary if you hear it crackling. Out of way of that. Ooh, excuse me. What? Alright. Ah, there we go. And then healing 755 gear. That will do nicely. Just as it looks like. I do love the background music for this. Earring slain. How's this look? Okay, so it's a 1 ear piece. Again, aura and earrings is never a good combination. kind of dragon-looking thing? They've been breached. We secure this area first then. Unducius. Oh, it looks like some kind of Pegasus thing, actually. Okay. Pegasus dragon? That's not good. Ow. Okay, I was cleared in the one spot. Watch first concentration level. Okay. Okay. Now I got you. Here we go again with the bio bombs. Whew. That last one was a little bit trickier right there. Hey ho. This week gloves of scouting. Oh, those actually look pretty nice. And because of the way the new glamour system works, I might not be able to equip them, but I can glamour them. Hehehe. Oh, people! Alright, how many can we fight hand in hand? Forevermore. Who in the world are... I mean, thanks. Yeah. Jabberwock. Yeah, that's... You don't look like what I thought Jabberwock looked like. Over here. And again, to each their own, I suppose. Kill them. Thanks for the help. I'm beat. Alright. Still got all my limbs. Oh, got more people. Thunderous heavens. Nice to see we still got people that actually here.
Hold still.
Yeah. Again, I'm really hoping this isn't a one and done type of thing for us. That would be a shame if the 9th is just what we do in the last 2 patches of this expansion. I'm not saying I wouldn't want an entire patch of purely the 9th, but at the same time, it does feel kind of a shame that it would be like a one and done thing. Kind of like what we got from 13th towards the end of End. Oh god, this is like what we got with the 13th on the end of Endwalker. That's a shame.
Hold still.
Alright, what do we have going on here for this cinematic here? Ooh. Birdie! Survivor of Storms, Thunder Gust Griffin. Wow, you do not look good, buddy. That head is just all kinds of horror turkey. That head is all kinds of horror turkey. Good lord. The people who ran this way for shelter are in grave danger. We're to fight it. This is the best place to do so. Okay, I'm seeing concentric circles, so I'm expecting stuff to go beyond that. Lampposts. Maybe some stuff around there. Who knows? That being said, let's dive on in. Oh, not concentric circle thing. That's a death wall. That's a big death wall. Okay. Let's stand over there, shall we? That feels like it's going to be a thing. This was a safe spot. Goody, there's a tornado now on top of things. Okay. Now what's the plan? Ooh, that's a tight one. So long as the orbs in whatever direction they're going in, just keep an eye on where the friggin' cyclone's gonna be as well. Okay. Ah. That changes things a little. Tornado only lasts about once in a second, I think. So this is not a permanent static thing, at least. It's not going to, like, over the course of it, make multiple tornadoes. That's something at least. For this, when in doubt, stack on the NPC. I wonder what does LG2 look like. Very nice. Bada boom! That's not the usual noise. That's not... Is it because we're in a different world? Is it because we're in the 9th rather than the source? China is safe and has been all this time. What if they're injured? Are we needed to help heal them? Oh boy. No more screams. How that's a good sign. Whatever its flaws, the barrier is keeping lightning ether at bay. Let's wait kicks of aiming. Not too bad looking, that. Alrighty. That's the dungeon done.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone. And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are.
Whew. Not a problem, dude.
Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
Oh, I've no doubt about that.
So the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Indeed.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. People here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale.
Wouldn't surprise me if it was the same design.
And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
I think this might be like the first version, maybe, and Alexandria got the better version.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Yo! Oh god, yeah. So, they didn't have Mikote type folks back in their world, nor Aura folks. So,
I am Miaili, the mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
You're very welcome.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day.
Ah, right. Long story.
Sure enough. I'd swear you stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to.
You have no idea, love.
It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips.
And it's quite the tale.
I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. what happened to Alexandria?
Right. Okay. So,
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
which kind of
One
were.
day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
Well.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
We'll do what we can to not abuse your hospitality.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable.
That's a good point.
I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
Thank you, Mum.
In light of our purpose here, the tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection? With your permission, then. But before we go... allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryle, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid,
Oh.
if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Alrighty.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
Alrighty. Well, time to have a wander around the city. Again, I do wish this wasn't just a one and done type of thing like we got with the 13th and Endwalker. But that's looking the way this is going, unfortunately. Town Hall is pretty impressive, isn't it? But you didn't guess the mayor actually lives there. These days, Mial also has us using it as an emergency shelter. History book says it was originally an auction house. I reckon that's why it's so fancy. Fair enough, I suppose, eh? Alright, let's have a gander at the rest of this place, shall we? So no standing stones here. Why is it so long until the tournament my deck is ready? Okay, we have playing cards here. Okay. Oh, we can mount up here. Good to know. Well, heavens, I can smell the herbal aroma from here. Incursions must be a common occurrence. Well, if it isn't our new friends, thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for good reason. Yeah, put us to work. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. For anything else, though, I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You might find it the teensiest touch too sour for your taste. It'll set you alright. Just tip it down your throat. It's okay. Yeah, we're just gonna drink the strange concoction, are we? Alright, you have my word. Since your first cup, maybe don't stray too far before you drink it. Don't turn your back for best results, you understand. So some custom meant to raise the townfolk's spirits after a trying event. Is there some ritual function? Seems awfully keen on our partaking. It's some kind of bloody prank, isn't it? Surely we can survive a simple beverage. Surely. Oh boy. We have to. Oh, this is some bloody prank, isn't it?
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
Refreshing. Shower. Delicious perk. I'll just go with shower.
Got that right. Don't worry, the tingling means it's working.
Okay, it's supposed to do this. Okay.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup leader used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
I have to dread what the hell goes on with the studium. You've got Archon loaf,
No,
you've got this
Raha.
syrup, you've got the gelatin.
Going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure.
Bed at a decent hour
Oh,
plus a bunch of
that's-
Charlie's.
I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Oh, handy that.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions.
Huh.
And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it?
So it's not all hoodoo voodoo.
Now, welcome to Treno.
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Lummel. That was me announcing our victory earlier. Since Grandmother sent you to help her with hers, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favourite kinds of work include taste-testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh god, please don't let Lummel be our version of ourselves here in the 9th. Ah, yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? If you've come all the way out to visit us, you must have had more important things in mind. And you've already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? Kind of? Not exactly. We've actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, sorry, of course you're sure. It would be rude of me to doubt you. It's not every day we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know that it must come as something of a shock, but this is our first time in Treno, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That is why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see! In that case, why don't you help distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone we've already made come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. Might be a while before some can step away from their work. Never fear, though. Even if their hands are busy, they'll be more than happy to spare a few words for fascinating folks from afar. We'd appreciate that. Thank you, Lummel. You're the ones doing me a favor, honestly. Here, take this batch. I like him. I'll deliver some to Town Hall, so you can attend to areas you haven't seen yet. If we split up, we can spend more time speaking with the locals while ensuring everyone receives the remedy promptly. Could you each take a portion? Rest assured, I can handle pouring liquid into a cup. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful, let me divide this up. Why don't you make rounds of the southern part of the city? Raha and I shall tend to the north. Right, let's go inquire some insights. Must be one of those visitors Lummel mentioned. Odd place to be visiting, though. Oh, you came to deliver a remedy? Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses in for processing and copped a good dose of discharge energy from my troubles. But on the 11 sickness, something fierce. Still, we don't go hunting outside the barrier, so we don't want to waste any part of the creatures that find their way in. Pelts that are highly charged with lightning ether are the most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff and you can turn into protective clothing and it keeps you from being zapped. The beasts you felled will all be put to good use. Thanks again. Huh. Waste not, want not, I suppose, on every part of this. Yeah, that mighty monster slayer I saw earlier. It's an honor. And you've brought Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you, I'm dead on my feet after that battle. We don't usually have that many beasts breaking through at once. Practice keeps one's skills sharp, though, so in a way I'm glad for it. And I learned a thing or two from watching you. Oh, I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geometries. The thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. There's the first face I've ever saw one. What's that in your hand? Oh, don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over until I've had a cup of Sleepless Rhapsody. I'm proud to say that I have some small part in preparing too. The herbs come from our very own growery. One of the great discoveries of our time is that seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Plants with the potential to mitigate the lightning's effects. And with as many hides as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible to find new varieties of herbs here on our harvest. Wow, they really do go the whole waste not, want not thing. Dodos! Birds mostly. They give us a good supply of eggs and meat. More importantly, their feathers make the softest pillows. Very nice place, this. Between the three of us, we also have covered every area aside from Lummel's. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. Meantime, shall we discuss what we've learned? They're a very industrious and self-reliant lot out here.
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Spheen's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point, because even if they did come from the same place, there should be a
Mind you
divergence.
don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
Yeah, you'd expect there to be some divergence.
I spoke with one of Trenno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them.
Life finds a way.
Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Trenno must make do with what is to hand.
Huh. Life finds a way.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Trenno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Where there is life, there is hope.
But of course.
And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it.
Now if we could just apply that to our world.
Stone by stone, the city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Hey dude, you okay?
Is aught the matter, Lowell?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Care to explain what it is, buddy?
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
Oh, that's handy.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Handy.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
It's out of battery, isn't it? Uh-oh. It's fried. Uh-oh. Oh, it's double fried.
No, she's going to kill me!
You busted it! Oh no!
how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electric engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting
You mean you
stuff.
want to use us as your human meat shields?
I take it she also built that device.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so.
Uh-huh.
And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably.
I knew it!
I
Meat
mean,
shields!
Wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying?
Oh, buddy!
Please! I beg you! Please!
Oh, God! I think we did for a tour of the place, so yeah.
I suppose that's that then.
Yep. Be nice knowing you. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, God. Alright. At the moment, Ayane should be waiting just past that park. Let's be off before anyone changes their mind. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Whenever we meet an engineer from some distant land, I can't help but wish to introduce him to our friends at the ironworks. Such a firestorm of questions there would be. Oh God, yes! Breathe in, breathe out. Hello! Oh, please tell me this bit's gonna be voiced. Please be voiced. Please be voiced.
Ah, our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here? Lummel, what did you do?
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again?
Again? Oh wow, this isn't the first time.
How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electro? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
I love her! I love her!
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see?
I'm on my knees! I'm on my nose!
And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
Oh, buddy, you are cruising for a bruising.
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he?
Yep.
You'd never believe he's the elder sibling.
Oh, wow.
I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Oh, wow.
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno.
Good
And
save.
with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
That's the face on him of
When you
like,
spoke
oh, thank
earlier,
you.
It sounded as if Treno had little electrode to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
we never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. You'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down.
That tracks.
Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
I mean, we did kind of clear it out a bit on our way through.
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
Aye, took care of the beast in one fell swoop.
Just the one! Incredible!
So, the mine is safe for mining again?
At the moment, yes.
Hooray!
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful.
Yep.
And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
Good boy.
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd have to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
Sure. Quite good at the whole scavenging malarkey. You tell me what the ideal bit of electrope is you're needing. I'll probably find it within 2 shakes of a, well, Kryle's hood. Oh god, Alphino and Alice meeting these two would be hilarious. I entirely forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. I'm Kryle, and this is Jaffa. Yo! Accompanying Lamol is Grahatia, our own technology enthusiast. It's lovely to meet you. Feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I don't need the help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. Volume of fixes that need making is one matter, but I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. Paralysis flares up at the worst of times, I swear. I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to the other on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to the discharged ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detector to make tracking down easier, seeing as Lumwell's managed to break it yet again. I do have this, though. Toss some of the sprite and you can suppress its ability to sense ether nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city towards more fertile ground. I mean, you don't want me to just, you know, take them down? So we needn't fight them. We find it safer not to. With threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities we need to keep our medical services running or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. Okay, fair enough. No fighting. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I would hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood? We want to split up again to cover more ground. Are you ready to go? Alrighty. No punchy the sprites. Gotcha. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. Doesn't have anything so far. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a few. Okay. Time to test your throwing arm. That's one. There we go. I do like that even in a lot of places, the case like there's the Lala door and the big person door. All very accommodating. We're back with our many sprites. A few. Just a handful in your route then. Could be worse. Still, it's more to keep the city free of them. We're much obliged. Trial has taken a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Should check on her. She started off in the direction of Town Hall. Alright, where's she gone? You're looking a mite lost there, lad. Aught I can help with? I've seen a woman in a yellow hood. Presuming Krile. A grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention she saved my hide. Can't believe I missed that lightning sprite till it was right on top of me. Thanks to her, I got out unscathed. Bit awkward striking up a conversation after that. Been a while since I talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. She's a kind lass. Good at putting folks at ease, like me, Ala. I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off towards the canal. I touched of melancholy about her, though. I wasn't sure why. Didn't think it was something I'd said. I knew that if it was, saying more wouldn't help, so I let her go. I reckon she welcomed the company of a good friend right now. Hey, you doing okay?
Ah, were you looking for me?
I mean, just a little.
I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time. Will you lend me your ear?
Sure. That's what we strong, silent hero types do.
The source and the ninth. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home.
Ah, have a commute.
The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it. Remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The Source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents...
Oof. Yeah.
It struck me that to simply choose the Source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have.
Ay.
That is why I had to learn more of this place. And the me I could have been.
Oh, the problems of what ifs. Now that you have...
I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the Source?
Hey, that's not fair on you. It's not fair on any of us, really, for that question.
Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. When I find it, I hope you'll be there. We've kept Yana waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. Glad you're both back safe and sound. Now we can relax until my brother does the same. With your friend escorting him, he can't get himself in too much trouble. At least he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose. Entirely possible.
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno. Built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Milala came.
So, Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Alexandria. In the closing days of the Storm Surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see.
Ah.
But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question? We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here. Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
It's where she grew up.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Milala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Fair point.
Nowhere else you'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Oh, we're getting Kingdom Heartsy on here, this one. Alright, toward trouble. Oh boy. What have they come across? What have they woken up? Earlier, you said your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha. How much trouble is that precisely? One would think they would have ought to have returned by now. Ah! Oh no, run devils. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see you two again so soon. I take it the curiosity is sated? For the moment, I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew of the relic long before we did, and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? We're kind of missing Raha. She'd love to go straight away, but we are waiting Raha's return. As we speak, Mayel is making her rounds through the city. We have time. Alright. Raha! Lummel! Where have you guys gone off to? I have a funny feeling this is gonna blow up in our faces a little.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say.
Good boy.
Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Fantastic.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
To a degree.
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
Oh, now what?
This is an evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelters. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
Oh, now
The
what?
Doom train is approaching. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
Doom train?
The Doom Train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war?
Oh, joy!
You know of it?
Oh,
I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom Train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails.
Oh boy.
It passed near Treno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents.
Alright. Time to go be the daring do hero again.
I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
Well, we kicked one train's ass.
I have to try for Treno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
Raha, you help her with the barrier.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of electrope will be of use.
Good. You two get on that.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
While destroying the Doom Train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
Leave that to me.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head on. That's madness.
Hello. Trust me, we can handle it. We have no other choice. Well, now I have to do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
The Doom Train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So, we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save a Yane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Got it. At least we don't have to deal with any ghosts this time around.
Lomo.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
If anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war, it's you. We must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. Its influence is so powerful that even as its barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it. The train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There's no telling how many will charge Treno's gate, so we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Stola and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. While you remove the head of this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. Alrighty. Let's crack on. my part, I really hope we get a monk in the group. I really hope we get a monk in the raid, because that is easily right. You suplex it, as a reference to was it Final Fantasy VI? I think we had a train boss fight in. I think it was 6. Yeah, that sounds like a 6 thing. Pinged anything. That was from Witchspire. Right, the place we're headed is the Bentini Depot. OBS. There we go. OBS has behaved himself now. Hello. Although Trenor has its own railway station, our sounds from earlier left it in need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking a hover cargo. Won't be the first time. Our friend here has volunteered for the mission. And yes, I did explain the dangers. Excuse me. The cargo's equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bentini? Well, that's your problem. It certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Buddy, don't you worry. Again, not our first time having to fight a train. Probably won't be the last either. Where we call home. Ready? Our fearless operator will help you aboard. We make for Bentini with all haste. I'll have us there in a flash. Do keep any limbs you're attached to and would like to remain attached inside the vehicle. Let's crack on. Feels like it might be a voice acted bit.
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train. I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doom train moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it'll plow right through us.
Joy!
Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. For all of Treno.
Let's rock and roll. Hell on Rails, now accessible. Let's do this. Ow! We need to be 7:45 and we're at 7:44. Really? Really? Ugh. Alright, what do we need to do to get up to there? How many tokens do I have? Discontinue tone of heliometry. Let's see if I can grab anything from there. Solution 9. Let's see if we can grab something that can, you know, probably replace one of the things there. Probably replace that if we can. That is annoying. We're 1 point off from being able to go into it. That is annoying. Ah. Nope, can't do anything with that. And the discontinued tomestones will get turned into a valid constraint. That'll only get turned into poetics, won't it? Certain NPCs. Okay, hold on. I think I know which NPCs that might be. Right. Mussolini. Nope. Alright. Mordana. Let's see if we can get you to transfer them into something I can actually use. There we go. Electronic exchange. Mathematics. There we go. Right, that should be something I can grab some gear with now. Solution 9. So 2,000 of the old ones got turned into 500 of the new ones. Oh boy. Alright. Accessories, here we go. Yep, Ring of Healing, that'll do nicely. There we go, that gets us up to 747, which is just what we need for this. Alright, and with that being said and done, hell on wheels. Forged by the Kingdom of Lindblum as the war hurls towards its inevitable conclusion, the doomed train is a masterful fusion of arcane life and cold steel. No battlefields left to besiege, it and its cadre of war beasts roar back and forth across the continent, devastating its surviving settlements. Now it approaches Treno at speed, and to derail it will require the great strength and great recklessness, possessed only by the Warrior of Light. 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS, 745 eye level. Let's see how this plays out. See what the look is for this gear anyway. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong sheet there. Ah, there we go. Heavyweight holo gear. You know, casting. Casting gets a full-blown coat. The heavyweight gear. So I'm just previewing the gear for the next raid, the next Arcadian raid. Hey, we do get some. We do get a thingamajig. Oh, fights up. Hell on rails. Here we go. Come on, last hero, last DPS, come on, click the button, come on. Click your buttons. There we go. Alrighty. So, the obligatory first time comments in the chat there, so you guys like, yeah. I think this is everyone's first time, let's be honest here. Siege engine. Okay, we got a crashy boy. Oh, no monk.
There it is now! I'm counting on you!
Ooh, that doesn't look good. Let's try here. Oh, Jesus, okay. That comes from a knockback. Oh, that doesn't look good. Let's get closer. Oh no, wrong way. Okay, good to know. Okay. Okay. Turret plus 8. Okay. Oh, hide behind this one first, I think. Follow the same usual logic as before. Oh no, we don't. I'd say at least 2-3 more times. Oh, now where? Oh, this feels like a DPS check. Oh shit, it is. Boy. Yep, somehow. Oh, great, now it's growing arms. Yep, that tracks. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Oh, it does that! Oh, that's a thing. No, no, it's following you! Okay. That looks like it's following someone. I'm sorry, we're supposed to suplex you, not the other way around. Oh, very pretty environment. Oh, that's interesting. Dude! Just you focus on driving. You leave me to worry about the hitting. You focus on the driving, buddy. Oh, no, you don't. Yes! And somehow no one died. Bada boom! One derailed train. Nice climber. That was actually really smooth, yeah. Jesus. I think all the commendations went to the healers for that one. It's like, I got 3 of them, and I think everyone, all the rest of them went to the healer. Like, yep. Ooh. That was actually quite smooth, that run.
Phew. No more adventures, thank you. That was enough bravery for a lifetime. But we did it! We stopped the Doom Train. Well, mostly you did.
You're welcome.
Before we can celebrate, though, we need to make sure Treno's secure.
Oh god, yeah, because it brings a bunch of beasties along with it, doesn't it?
As I feared, stray beasts to the south. I've lost track of how many times I've asked you for help, but I need your help again.
Ah, don't worry. It's all in a day's work. This is my bread and butter. Oh, going into a duty. Alrighty. Oh, excuse me. I love how this one, it sinks you to 735. Despite you having to be 745 in order to get into the raid, just there, we just did, you have to be 735. It sinks you to 735 for this. Okay. Short time earlier. So this is what was going on during our time with the Doom Train. Oh boy.
No!
Hee
Can you stand?
Oh, we get to play as Kryl.
Yeah, yes! Thank you so much. There were others being attacked over by the canal. Could you possibly...
Of course, I'll go right away. The rest of you should get to the town hall. I can't leave anyone behind. I won't.
Get your art supplies ready. We're going Picto. Alright. Water and blue combo. I'll say AoE.
Best make sure the evacuation route is clear first.
Stores HP. Alrighty.
Those people by the canal. Help is on the way!
Kryl's really OP at this. Balloon motif. Gotta love Pictomancy.
There may be other stragglers.
So scared I can't move. Silly, isn't it? My phone will be making for town hall straight away. My word on that. If you're determined to check on everyone, I will play, but do be careful.
That breeze is awfully warm. Oh no!
Oh, stuff's on fire. Wait, why is stuff on fire? You know, for a bunch of things shooting lightning.
First things first, the fire.
Nixie motif.
To take a leaf out of Y'shtola's book. Not a moment too soon. I hope that was the worst of it.
Somebody help!
Yep, that'll do.
A voice. Further out.
I love how the ears just bounce. Oh.
I'll take care of this. Make for shelter.
I love how Quail has a kill everything butts in. Or at least
How many are there?
at least the reduce everything's HP significantly button. Oh. God, I wish we had that in actual Picto.
Is that all of them?
Probably not. Now that you said that. Oh God, is that Behemoth? Oh God, it is.
A behemoth!
Oh great, 11 charged Behemoth. You're enough of a pain in the arse as it is without that. Dola, you are a godsend.
You cut that rather close.
You are dramatic. I swear you do this purely for dramatics.
Ayane has finished the repairs. We need only hold the line until the barrier is in place.
Let's crack on then.
And hold the line we will, together. I can still fight. I can.
I have no doubt.
this one. Okay, yeah, that hurts.
Keep away from the clouds.
No shit.
If I never see another storm. Nowhere is safe with so many of them. Some friendly winds, if you please. How fortunate that bird made such an impression.
The bird from the start of this whole damn thing. In the pre-patch between Endwalker and Dawntrail. That is just hilarious. Oh. Out. Now what to do? Storming roar. That can be good. Oh joy! Mirror, a meteor.
The legend grows more volatile. Something is coming.
More lightning! Istola, Speen, lend me your strength!
Two of us will disperse these balls of lightning.
Okay, blow them up, blow them up, blow them up.
Just keep the lightning at bay a little longer!
Yep, we'll do in a minute.
Take cover behind the spriggan! The tide is turning! Press the attack!
Bada boom!
I must say, that was an incredible performance.
Oh, how you've grown.
Flatterer.
Hey, flattery is due where it's due.
What is it?
Something's up.
The barrier is restored. The people of Treno may rest easy once more.
Oh, thank God. Whew. That was a close one.
The perimeter is clear, everyone. And thanks to our guests, the Doom Train has been destroyed. Last but not least, Ayane's fixed the barrier. We don't need to worry about beasts anymore. This calls for a celebration.
The Doom Train is gone for good.
That's our Ayane.
They're safe. All of them.
Why do I have a funny feeling that that was her sister or something?
Alila? Cryle, does the name Alila mean aught to you?
My mother? Did you know her?
That was her sister, I'm guessing. Sister or daughter, I'm guessing.
I'm sorry, my dear. We should get you patched up before aught else.
Oh, no, 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 no. You do not get to just ask that and then
Alila's story and that of the key are one and the same. After you've rested and recovered, I'll tell you the tale.
You cliffhangerer! You do not just get to drop that and... Seriously?
You have no cause to fret, I promise you.
Uh-huh.
While Lummel forgot to give the order, bless him, there's work to be done ere we can celebrate. First and foremost, we must see to any injured. Come and find me at Town Hall when you're ready.
Okay.
Without further delay, then.
Oh god, yeah. Yep. Pick her up if we have to.
You needn't mind me. My injuries are far from severe.
Love, we're doing this again, you up in your feet.
But your curiosity is another matter, is it not? Your feet will deliver you to Miaili all the swifter if you can actually walk on them.
Yup. Oh. I would rather not tumble to the pavement in front of half the city. I'm none the worse for wear, thanks to Stola. But of yourself, if you have any hurts, you can tend to them now before we see Maeli. I'm good. Into the mist. Dark City, Treno, Dawntrail. Curious, isn't it? I want to know more than anything. Part of me is still terrified. Having come so far, I can't turn from the truth now. If everyone is feeling up to it, let's go and have our answers. Yes, please. Zum, 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 zum. Don't appear to be moving that much faster. So is that a puppy? It's a puppy. Right. Let's get this conversation on the way.
Ere I begin my tale, there is something about our family that you need to understand.
Oh?
We are descendants of the speakers of Eld, and I myself am the latest to inherit the role. Even as we do our utmost to ensure our people's welfare in our adopted home, it has ever been our duty to find a means to return whence we came. Alas, our ancestral treasure never did answer our prayers. And that left my elder sister, the previous speaker, mired in doubt.
Called it.
It was then, when she was at her most vulnerable, that preservation reached out to her.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership.
She's your auntie.
We've heard this part before, from my parents' memories. My mother was your sister.
Cora's got family.
She was. Which makes you an heir to the Speaker's legacy.
Oh, well, on that front, which makes her...
The last message I
them,
received
which makes
from
you're
your
her their
parents
aunties.
said that
well,
in order
they're
to
your
thwart
nephew and niece.
Preservation's design, they must send away both their daughter and the key. I now understand what became of the former. As for the latter, through conversing with your friends, I gleaned with whom it currently resides.
Yo.
And is it your wish that we give it back?
We Milala are the people of Treno now. Here is where we've put down our roots. The moment Elila relinquished the key, she relinquished our claim to it as well. But be that as it may,
she's their
my
auntie.
sister gave up not only her life, but her darling daughter to prevent its misuse. It is my duty to ensure that its new bearer is worthy. So, should it answer your call as it never did ours, how would you use the key's power?
Oh, bugger. Explore worlds yet unknown to us.
For some, that might be a self-serving end. But your deeds are proof that I needn't worry.
I suspect that's how we're going to get some other expansions down the line.
What's more, there's your friendship with my niece. I dare say that speaks well of your character.
By the by, do you have any records pertaining to the key here in Treno?
Would that we did. But Delilah took everything with her when she joined Preservation. If aught remains, it would be in Alexandria.
And so we find ourselves returned to our original course.
Yep. Waiting for
Shale may
decryptions.
have made some progress. Perhaps it's time to bring our visit to an end. But by that, I don't mean to say that I don't feel welcome in Treno. You've all been so kind and accommodating. And in many ways, it's my hometown. It's just that, well,
Yay, yay, yay. Pat, pat. Oh.
It's all right, my dear. It is true that some feel bound by blood or birthplace, but I don't believe that your parents would have wanted that for you. They devoted their lives to understanding the key so that future generations would not be burdened by it. As we have chosen Treno, so too should you choose the place you call home. A place where you can bloom and grow with fearless joy.
That's her auntie, and she is consequently their auntie.
I will.
Congratulations, you suddenly gained blood family.
We must give you a proper send-off, though. Wait for us by the gate, will you? A word of caution, Keeper of the Key.
But of course, but of course.
As you know, it is a relic that has traveled across centuries and worlds, passing through countless hands. Oft beckoning to those ruled by ambition or avarice. Indeed, some have wondered if it chooses its master. But I believe differently. I believe that some inexorable force, call it fate, if you will, ushers it from one bearer to the next. Be wary, for fate's regard now falls upon you.
Hello. That's an aura. There's an aura here? There were no aura in the 9th. So who were you? According to every record we have regarding the 9th in this world, the only peoples that were here were the Hewn, the humans, the Eladites, the elves, Elvan, Elizin, and the Malala, the Lalafels. There was no sign of anything resembling an aura, us scaly lizard folk. And yet, we just saw her. begs the question, who are they? And they were holding a cuddly toy as well, which kind of doesn't help with the creepy factor. I mean, when have you ever known someone who's kind of like carrying around a cuddly toy in any kind of video game series where there's not been something going on? Curiouser and curiouser this tale becomes.
Thank you all for everything.
We're the ones who should be thanking you. You fought so many times for us.
I've tended to the people's immediate hurts, but see that they receive appropriate care as they recover.
I still can't believe you took down the Dawntrail. Just like that. You're my hero, truly. And I'm sure Mum and Dad and everyone else we lost will rest easier now.
They used the British spelling for that one.
Anyone again?
They used the British spelling. I'm loving that. Every other instance we've seen of this, it has been the American spelling of
For
MOM.
my part, I cannot thank you enough for supporting my plan for the barrier. Not to mention that we wouldn't even have the electrope to restore it without your aid. I can't wait to see what else we can do now that the mine is back in service. Kryl.
Should I be anti-Kryl, I
O
suppose?
life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. Remember that, will you? Whatever shore you choose.
Of course. Those words and our people will always be in my heart.
Aww.
After so long without her, I had begun to forget what my sister was like. Her face, her voice, fading like the mist. All I could remember clearly was her resolve as we parted for the last time. But now I've seen her again. In you, sweetheart.
Aww. Gotta love a little family reunion. Oh.
Thank you for bringing her back to me. It is a joy to have met you, Kryl.
You too, Aunt Miaili.
I know your home lies far from here, but to us you'll always be family. Come and see us once in a while, won't you?
I could get entertaining with the temporal flow of things.
I will. My comrades have found a treatment for Levin's sickness, so I'll bring it to Treno as soon as I can.
Porksies all around.
My, you certainly have no shortage of accomplished friends. We'll await your return, my dear. Life is full of surprises when one lives in hope. Isn't that right, Delilah?
Aww. Still feels like I'm a bit like I'm dreaming. Even should I wake, I'll remember it. I'll remember them. On a practical note, I am more certain than ever that Shale's work will yield vital insights into the key. I look forward to speaking with her when we arrive in Solution 9. When we first make our way to Resolution, Ghostin will be wondering about my absence. Heavens, yes, I apologize for keeping you from your duties for so long. Think nothing of it, I was more than happy to be a part of your adventure. And Ghostin will forgive me once I tell him of Treno. Oh god, yeah. Technically we absconded with the Queen. It is kind of amusing how often we wind up doing that. It's like we wind up we kind of wind up like kidnapping royal figures and leaders and all sorts. It's like a case of like, whoops. we kind of borrowed your city's leaders. This explains much. I wondered why I've seen neither hide nor hair of your majesty these past days. I ask where you've been. It's quite a long story. Ah, so it's been a few days at least then. However stalwart your companions, traversing the mist continent with no knowledge of what awaited was extraordinarily reckless. That I cannot deny, but it availed us much. We have the opportunity to resume diplomatic relations with a long-time ally. And, as it did not in fact come to harm, all is well that ends well? Ay, 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 ay. Should you feel compelled to be on any other excursions in the future, I expect you will notify me beforehand. Yes, of course. It was remiss of me. I apologize. Dear Lord, it's like a daughter being scolded by the dad. And she's older than him! Duty's call is most insistent. Nevertheless, whenever you may require my aid, please do not hesitate to seek it. Sure, we'll make an appointment with Ghostin first. Ah! Shale. Perfect timing. How'd it go? Did you find a way down? Treno. I've heard the name. Incredible that it's sheltered in Malala all this time. What's more, the mayor was able to share the story with the keep from her perspective. She believes that the historical documents pertaining to it are stored in Preservation's archives. They could be. Though our work isn't done yet, we've made progress on the decryption. I was on my way to the containment complex and review the data in situ. In that case, allow me to accompany you. It may be incomplete. I should like to review the information available. We'll contact you as soon as we've made some sense of it. And then there were 3. In the meantime, I suggest our Warrior of Light get a good night's sleep or two. You never know what manner of hellish technology will be after us next. In Cryle, I assume you'll be wanting to familiarize yourself with the care and feeding of Porxies. Indeed, while I'm aware of the principles, I was needed elsewhere than the others retreating the Levin afflicted. I shall have to ask you Stola to instruct me. It is the least I can do for my family. I intend to visit them whenever possible. My home will always be here, in the Source. There's nowhere I'd rather be. And I think that's us done. earlier in Treno. I'm just going to put it... I think this might be a talkie-talkie one. This might be voice acted.
Now, there is much to be done. With access to the mine restored, I'd like to explore methods to expand our food production systems. I look forward to your insights.
It's good. Let's crack on with that. And there's our mystery aura.
Oh, my poor heart. I only meant to steal a glimpse while we were in the area. But our eyes definitely met, didn't they? Oh, that's not ideal. Such fearsome instincts to perceive me as a threat in an instant. But I shouldn't be surprised. It's the Source's vaunted hero, after all.
Halmarut!
I'm sorry, that's Halmarut?
Oh, dear me!
I'm sorry, you're Halmarut?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, you're not a cuddly toy.
One need hardly be the warrior of light to notice you. You're far from subtle.
Calyx.
As if the horns and scales weren't enough, you insist upon dressing for another century. Those clothes must be as old as I am. Where is your robe?
You mean the robe that practically announces me as an Ascian? Not that I don't intend to reveal that detail, but it will be at a time of my choosing.
Oh, I love her. I love her accent. She's a right proper Scottish lass.
Besides, if one of us can't help but draw the eye, it's you. Oh, Calyx, how you've grown. Smaller, that is. And surprisingly cute-ish.
Put me down.
Nah.
Jests aside, we will be departing the 9th all too soon. If you wish to say your goodbyes, I could find you a vessel and mold it to match your preferred presentation.
Don't you dare. I will not debase myself by occupying a living body ever again.
Wow.
And in any case, to travel the rift as you do requires the shedding of one's flesh, does it not?
True.
I apologize if I upset you. Your understanding is, in essence, correct. The magics cannot bring a vessel through the rift. Ergo, you must discard it and assume a form of pure ether until you reach the other side.
Unless...
However, that doesn't mean you need discard everything like so much refuse.
Whoa.
Using fissures such as this, one can easily send small amounts of matter between reflections.
Ha ha ha.
Matter such as your archived memories.
All the more reason to remain as I am. At present, I could pass through a fissure myself.
Okay. So we've got extra holes.
And as this form suffices for surveying the material realm, I see no reason to expend effort searching for a replacement.
Right, so we have to keep an eye out for midget squirrels now.
I wish only to observe. That is enough.
Very well. I shan't press. Nevertheless, odd though you may look, I would encourage you to bid farewell to those to whom you have attachment. For now that you've failed, unless our hero changes course, this world is doomed to die.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. Helmer, care to explain?
I had hoped to banish death from their lives. Why should it come to all, whether they will it or no? Why must any accept this burden and grief? It was never about any one person. So no, there are none with whom I would exchange fond farewells.
I called bull.
But so long as mankind yet survives, I can hold fast to my faith. That my life's work might again bring someone salvation.
Dear lordy.
Hold fast you must, as we press ever onward. For soon it begins, and every world shall tremble. The Winterers must be prepared to outlast the great withering to come.
Huh?
That's your ominous prediction, is it?
No, it's nature's proclamation. Can't you hear it? It echoes in the silence, left by the will of the star.
Okay. Wither blows fate's wandering will, for grey clouds presage winter's chill. Okay. Well, that's curious. And that is Into the Mist. And we now know which Ascian we're facing. We are facing against Halmarat. This could get interesting. I do have to wonder, what do they mean by the world is doomed to die? I mean, sure, it's not exactly intact and it's kind of, you know, going through some stuff, but the world can be restored slowly. I mean, we've seen it happen with the first. We're currently doing it with the 13th. So there's no reason to suspect the 9th can't be restored unless, I don't know, do they know something else that we don't? I don't know. And it seems to be, and they're saying for all worlds, so does that mean all the ones that have been, you know, sundered to bring into the source? Or is it including the ones that have yet to be gone through the process as well? Oh, more questions have been asked than answered. Well, see you all in the next one. JaffaArchfiend.